We have been traveling the rich lands of East Africa, far and wide, across the highlands and lowlands of this beautiful region, talking to farmers wherever we go.
We have given them the help and knowledge they need to improve their farming methods,
increase their income, and turn their farms into good business for the future.
Join us and our experts on this journey across East Africa and share the family's experiences as they make these changes.
Karibu to the Shamba Shape-Up Safari.
We are in Kimutua in Machakos County.
We are at the farm of Cecilia and Philip. Do you remember them?
Here's a recap. Cecilia keeps 10 cows on her farm, but she and her neighbors have had problems with a disease called East Coast fever. I asked an expert from Sidai what could be done. So, Wycliffe, what is ECF?
ECF is, in full, is East Coast fever. It's a disease of cattle and it's transmitted by ticks, which you call brown ear ticks. So if your cow has got ECF, you'll see symptoms like enlargement of lymph nodes, salivation. The cow will be anorexic. This means that it will lack appetite. And if it's a milk-producing cow, definitely there'll be no milk that day. And then the cow will look dull.
If your cow catches East Coast fever, it can cost between 4,000 and 6,000 shillings to treat, and there's no guarantee it will recover. On the other hand, the vaccine costs 1,000 shillings per animal, and the vaccination lasts for life.
Once you vaccinate your animals, you get a lifetime immunity, meaning you're not going to repeat that vaccination.
Another benefit, after you vaccinate against ECF, you will only have to spray your animals once every 2 weeks, saving you money on acaricides. The dose of the vaccine is enough for 40 cows. So, Cecilia needs to get her neighbor's cows together to use all the vaccine. The vaccine is not sold over the counter. Get in touch with your local vet, who will in turn get in touch with a group of trained Sidai experts to do the vaccination. They will explain the risks before they vaccinate. So last time we were here, we taught you about the vaccination.
Yes.
So how was it?
We used to spray twice in a week, we're spraying once.
Now you're only spraying once?
Yeah, once in a week.
So there's been a big difference?
Yeah.
The budget has been lowered. So the cows are doing good and we are happy.
You're happy?
Yes.
How about milk production?
It has improved.
How many liters were you getting before?
We were getting 10 liters and now we are getting 12 liters.
That's good.
Yes.
And you hope to increase?
We hope we are going to increase more and more. Yes.
And then, of course, there's a peace of mind knowing that the vaccination I got is going to last them a lifetime.
Yes. It is once and for lifetime.
The last time we were here, it was very dry. So we looked at water harvesting and trees for fodder to help the farmers adapt to climate change. Let's take a look.
Cecilia and Philip say they bring in their water using the cart and bulls because their water source is dry. So I asked an expert what they should do.
So Philip, this is a very dry area. So where do you get your water?
Yeah, I get water from the dam, from the nearby rivers. And also when it is very, 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 very adverse, we buy it from lorries which take it around.
So water is a big problem.
It's a problem.
We are advising farmers in areas where it's very dry to have their own small water pans or dams or ponds.
We found a perfect place to dig a water pan where the farmers could harvest rainwater off a roof. So we dug a pan 10 meters long, 4 meters wide, and 3 meters deep. The sides of the pan should be sloped at 45 degrees. We lined it with dam liner and secured the liner with bricks so that the lining does not slip.
We need to secure the place.
Yeah, it's very important when a farmer has already dug the water pan.
Yes.
It's advisable you make sure that it's fenced off from the intruders, even the children, the goats, and also the human beings.
Oh, okay, so thank you.
Yeah.
Esther also told us that another good place to plant fodder trees is around the edge of the water pan. To plant Kaliandra, dig holes 2 feet deep and 2 feet wide. Plant the shrubs 2 meters apart and 2 feet from the edge of the water pan. Cover with soil and water.
The water pan is complete. Now, the rains can come.
The water pan looks great. Philip,
Yeah, it looks great.
It does.
this is very good. I can even see the trees have grown around it.
Yeah, they are healthy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you water them with the water which is in the water pan.
You use the water pan
To water the trees.
to water the trees around there.
Also to give to the cows.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Cecilia, how has the experience been with the water pan?
We use it for domestic purpose and for the cows.
So after we left, it rained.
Yes.
Yeah, the rain hard.
It rained hard.
Yes.
The water pan is filled and the overflow.
What did you do with the overflow water?
Yeah, it's irrigated the trees around.
You still use it to irrigate the trees around?
Yes.
This is good. So what do you use the water mainly for?
For now, I'm using it for the cows and some for domestic use. But in future, I'm planning to use it for irrigation.
I see you've already started irrigating the brinjals.
And they are doing good.
And they're doing good.
Yes.
So how has the water pan saved your time?
We don't go and fetch in the dam. For now, we use it here. Yes.
It saves you so many journeys.
Yes.
And maybe use that time to do some other work around the farm.
Yes.
It looks nice. It looks nice.
does.
Naomi, you want to take a swim?
No, please, no,
Okay.
no.
But it looks lovely. It looks lovely. Yeah. Thank you.
In a previous episode, we had visited Grace and Robert in Gotanyango in Siaya County. The biggest wish was to improve their chickens to make a profitable business. This is what happened.
Now, Mzee here would like to start a chicken business. And it's up to you to advise him what he should do and all that.
Now, Tony, what type of chicken do they have here?
You will see. You will see. Mama. John, did you see that?
I'm so impressed.
I can't do that. I can't do
That's
that.
the language of the
now that
village.
you have seen the chickens, what do you recommend to Mzee?
What is the purpose for keeping them?
Sometimes we eat, sometimes you can sell.
If you want to make money,
Yes.
you must get used to the type of chicken that can grow very, very fast and do very, very well.
Yes.
Can give you market weight.
Yes.
You sell,
Yes.
getting almost 300 eggs per year.
So what's the next step from here, John?
Let's build a poultry house, a proper poultry house
Yes.
that has 3 basic things, away from the source of interference.
Yeah.
Second point, every bird needs 1 square foot. So we'll build a house for almost 100 birds. Then the third thing, the ventilation. There must be a lot of air movement to make the birds do well.
I've got a special call. I'll get someone here to take care of the chicken feed. Okay, can I call him?
Yes.
Unga! Unga! There he is. He's laughing all the way.
Okay.
He's here. Where does he start from? What does he feed them?
I came with a good number of bags from say to start off with, and I could like Kalis to help me.
Oh, he's
have them
making
here.
his call. Correct! There, see, that's better. That sounds better.
Robert, you will start with the Fugo Fast Grow Starter Mash. When they are day 1 old, you will feed them on the Fast Grow Starter Mash for the first 3 weeks. With Ken Pro, you don't have to feed them on 100% finisher mash. When they are 3 weeks old, now you can substitute, giving them the finisher mash and also the local feeds available, the omena, the wimbi, and the maize meals. With the Ken Pro, 1 kilo per 1 part for 3 weeks. That's when we have started with the Fugo Fast Grow Starter Mash. After that, Fugo Fast Grow Finisher Mash, you follow the same process, and then 1 part is likely to consume about 2 kilos by 3 months. On top of the feeds, you should ensure that also they have plenty of clean water in a clean container.
The chicken shed should be isolated and be big enough for each chicken to have at least 1 square foot of space. The house needs to have good ventilation with curtains to block wind and cold for the night.
We are back at Robert and Grace's Shamba.
And we can see there's lots of work going on in the background. Let's go and find out what. Robert, how are you?
Fine.
How is Gotanyango?
Gotanyango is doing well.
Yes. I see you've got your friends.
Yeah, these are my friends.
Yeah, very busy working.
Yeah, so what is this?
Just trying to build the poultry house.
Another one.
Another poultry house. What's wrong with the one we built for you?
I want to expand the poultry farming. Yeah. Because I want to hatch the chicks. And after hatching, I will bring them here.
So what you're saying is that you want to expand your chicken farming?
Yes.
Because the project kicked off very nicely and you're doing well?
Yes.
That's what you want to tell us?
Yeah.
Let's go look at the old house and see how well you're doing. All right? Okay. Naomi, what's more important than a Shamba sheep?
I mean, nothing. I mean, what would be more important than a shepherd?
How about following technical and expert advice?
Yes, you're right. I mean, following the advice after the shepherd.
Absolutely.
Yes.
More after the break.
Welcome back. It's very nice to see farmers following technical advice.
We visited so many Shambas and are very happy with our farmers. And there's more. Keep watching. We are back at Robert's farm, where we have been treated to a wonderful surprise. Robert's chickens are doing very, very well and are in amazing health. Wow, Robert, this is very, very impressive.
They look very nice, very big.
Very healthy. So tell me, how many chickens do you have now?
33.
33. What happened to the rest? There were about 100?
We brought 93. And one died in the container.
Yes.
Another one comes when its leg is hurt.
It didn't survive.
It didn't survive.
So the rest you sold? Have you sold any chickens?
The cocks, I sold all of them. I tried to buy chicken mash for this.
So you sold some to buy food for the others?
For the
rest.
They're very healthy.
Yeah.
So are you expecting to get eggs from them?
I soon will get the eggs because it's now 2 weeks since I brought the cocks inside the house. Therefore, I want them to lay when they are fertilized with the cocks.
Robert bought 2 kienyeji cockerels to breed with the Kenbro chickens. So Robert, what are you feeding them?
I feed them with the kienyeji mass and these local feeds and the others and the layers.
Mostly you feed them with products that you're getting from the farm.
Yes,
that's
mostly I give them those.
How about vaccination?
Vaccination, I buy the vaccines at the agrovet, and I come with the vaccines on that immediate time, and I give them with water.
Now that we've seen that, now we can say it's a good thing because we are seeing you expanding. Yeah. Go ahead. Now you can give even the permission to keep expanding. Well done. Well done.
Great. Last time we were here, we also gave Robert and the family some daylight lamps. Remember? Robert, I've noticed you don't have any electricity in your house.
Yes.
So what do you use for lighting?
Safari lamp.
And when you want to charge your phone?
I charge from another home down here.
Kevin, what do you have for us?
I have solar lamps here. We have an S300 that comes with the solar panel, right? It comes with a mobile charger, and then the lamp itself, you only put the panel in the sun. Now, if I may ask, how much do you use per night in your kerosene lamp or in your safari lamp?
50 shillings.
Yes, and it lasts for how long?
And it lasts for only 2 days. Because we have the students which are doing studies at night.
I want to solve your problem today. It's called an S2, and it has a solar panel here. So if you switch it on, it's like that. And if you press it again, it's off. The students will have the best light for study. 2, they'll be saving on buying paraffin, something that you can even spend that much on buying something like chicken.
That is good news, isn't it, Robert?
It can be a miracle.
It's already done.
It's
I'm
done.
already here.
It's
I want to give
yours.
it slump.
You cannot be checking your chickens in the night.
Okay.
Yeah, and your animals in the night. Have your grandson here. Yeah, he can be using this one for studying at night.
For study.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Kevin.
You're welcome.
With the grandchildren and Mama, we wanted to find out how the daylight lamps have changed their lives of this family. Jeffrey, tell me, among these lights, which is your favorite?
This one.
The one in the middle?
Yes.
Why?
It's good. We are doing with it on work.
What about Vayo?
I prefer this one.
You prefer the one at the end? So what do you do with it?
It has helped me a lot to complete my homework at the correct time.
Ah, great. Great. And how about you, Robert?
I myself have been using this big one inside in my house here.
Right.
And it gives a very good light.
And Grace, which one? Which one do you like? The one in the middle, the big one. Since you started using them, using these lights, yeah, you've saved a lot on fuel, on paraffin.
Since you give this to us,
yes,
we have never buy any paraffin at all.
Never.
Never.
Vayo, how is it since?
The kerosene lamp, sometimes it might affect your eyes, but these ones, it is just a normal light. It can't affect you anymore.
So it has been very helpful. Yeah. So Robert, have you been able to use the money you saved from the kerosene?
The much I have been using now can help me in buying my chicks feeding like mash.
So whatever you save, you buy this chicken feed.
Yes.
Another Shamba we visited was Moses and Cecilia's.
Let's go and see how they're doing.
George from Unga came to see Cecilia and to advise her on the best feeding plan for her dairy cows.
This cow, they need feed supplementation, which is key to their growth.
So Cecilia, could you tell the expert maybe how you feed your cows?
I don't give them the feed, but only the fonders.
You only use whatever is available within your farm. Yes. So that's why we are here today to guide you on how you can use the concentrates from Fugo dairy mill in order to improve the performance of your animals.
Okay, good. Yeah. Let's start with the hay fowl.
We have produced what we call Unga young stock pencils that we give a calf when it's 4 months to 8 months. So for 3 months, we feed using Unga young stock pencils. From there, we move to what we call Unga Afya Meal. Unga Afya Meal, this is a maintenance ration, a product that is formulated to help improve the body condition of the animal. Now, for the milking cow, we only recommend supplementation when an animal is giving you more than 5 liters. So first, when you are doing the milking, what you need to do is weigh the milk. What is the quantity you are getting? And then you subtract your 5 liters, which do not need supplementation. Anything that remains, then we use the Fugo dairy meal to supplement.
Cecilia has been following the advice she got from George, the Unga expert. She has been feeding her cows well with well-chopped fodder, clean water, and has been supplementing the dairy meal from Unga. The results have been very positive.
So Cecilia, how has milk production been?
In the evening, I get almost 2 kg. Now in the morning, it gives me 3.5. Yes.
And how much were you getting before?
1 kg.
And is that good for you?
Yes, it is good for me.
But you're achieving, you want to achieve more?
Yes.
You still can do it?
Yes.
Yeah, that's very, very nice. We wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Yeah, and you keep it up.
Thank you.
You've done well. After doing a soil test, Peter from Syngenta advised the farmer on tomato planting.
What we do recommend as Syngenta is that you need to spray your nursery bed with the Ridomil and Actara. to make sure that when you transplant your tomatoes, they are not affected in the early days of transplanting. Yeah. Which already Cecilia has done.
What do you think about the seeds that she's already used?
Actually, I would congratulate Cecilia for choosing Kilele F1. It's a nice variety in comparison to other ordinary varieties. For one, the variety is resistant to diseases, also resistant to some pests. What we normally talk and train about Kilele is that it is resistant to Fusarium wilt. The variety is high yielding in comparison with other ordinary varieties. Maybe if Cecilia can tell us is that the ordinary varieties they have been doing before is that they normally harvest for a period of 1 month, that is 30 days, and the crop is done. But for our variety Kilele, particularly, you harvest for about 2.5 to 3 months. This ensures that you get a higher harvest.
So when is the best time to transplant?
For tomatoes, we recommend the farmers to do transplanting between when the seedlings are 21 to 28 days.
So with that, we started to collect seedlings to transplant and we got planting. Start by watering the bed. Then, wearing good protective gear, drench each hole with Actara using the directions on the packet. After that, you can plant the tomatoes and remember to use fertilizer and manure mixed with the soil to give plants a good start.
Yeah, you have to affirm the soil.
This is Cecilia's second crop of tomatoes. Let's find out how the first crop did.
The first time, it did well, but not all that good. Because the drought was very high. It was a lot of sun, the dryness itself.
So you decided how to do it again?
Yes, I decided to do it again because the product itself it's
was
good.
Yes. Oh, that's
and
nice.
it did well. So I want to know whether it will do more than the one at Upper Hill, so that I can see whether I will do it again and again.
You're not giving up.
I'm not giving up.
I never give up.
Never do.
I will never.
Keep going at it. Well done. We came,
we saw,
and we were very pleased with the farmers.
And we wish them all the best.
And you keep watching
Shamba Shape Up.
Shamba Shape Up is online. To learn more about today's topics or to watch any of our previous episodes, visit shambashapeup.com, select the episode and click play. You could also visit our Facebook page, Shamba Shape Up, to get more information, get involved in discussions, and also get a chance to enter some of our great competition to win great prizes. You can also find us on Twitter @Shamba Shape Up or simply text 30606.